Okay, boys basketball. Over the weekend, we have Dexter defeating Bernie 54-53. That was a barn burner in itself. Malden 64 defeated Bloomfield in overtime 60. Risco 83, Camel 41. Advance 85 to Richlands 77. Charleston 87 over Scott County Central at 64. And New Madrid County Central defeats Cape Central 52-49. Maplewood gives Sykeston their very first loss of the season was 70-66. And I caught some of that game, and it was definitely right down to the wire. There was a lot of action, and there for a while we thought Sykeston was going to pull it out, but right at the end Maplewood made another 3-point and pretty well sewed it up at that time. Continuing on, we have Oran defeated St. Vincent 64-46. And then Kenneth pretty well walks away with a win over Zenith Hornersville 60-19. Then moving on to Leopold takes out Marquand 121-41. Holcomb over Neelyville 64-41. Hayti defeats Crothersville 72-65. And Poplar Bluff with a win over Twin Rivers of 71-46. And other scores, we have Delta 66, the Bell Cities 59. Oak Ridge defeats Dama 73-57. And then Donovan, who took the first place in the consolation bracket in the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. I have to shout out to my old alma mater there. Defeats Naylor 53-43. And then we have Portageville wins over South Penn 65-49. And we'll see, we have some upcoming TV games that's going to be broadcast either live or tape delayed right here on YHC TV. January the 15th, they're going to have South Penn at Kennett. Also on the 18th, we're going to have Holcomb at Risco. Then we're going to have on the 21st, Portageville at Gideon. 22nd, Risco at Gideon. And on January the 25th, we got the Scott County Finals, which will be played at Bloomfield. Stoddard County. I had a correction from the booth. At Bloomfield. And then on the 29th, it'll be Holcomb at Bernie, and the 31st, Advance at Risco. So a lot of action going to be broadcast right here on YHC TV and also on YHCTV.com and on the SEMO Sports Zone website. So make sure that you catch some of those. Now moving on to some other scores in college basketball, we had Ole Miss defeating 10th ranked Mizzou 64-49. And then we had Arkansas 56 over Vanderbilt's 33. Temple defeats St. Louis 64-54. And then Murray State takes out Austin Peay 71-68. Which that was all the high school scores at that time for the weekend. Busy weekend in high school. Now we're going to move on to the NFL playoffs for all you football fans out there. We have New England, who actually took on Houston and won 41-28. Baltimore moves over Denver 38-35. That was a close game. Atlanta 30 over Seattle's 28. San Francisco 45 over the Green Bay Packers of 31. Okay, and that kind of moves the bracket around. We had, right now it shows that we're going to have Atlanta taking on San Francisco. And we're going to have New England over Baltimore. You got the number 1 and number 2 seed, and the number 2 and number 4 going at it to see who's going to get the opportunity to go to the Super Bowl. Some a lot of power in all those teams right there. I was kind of hoping to see the Green Bay folks in there, but just didn't happen. And you can catch all those reports there on our sports zone, and on we're going to keep you up to date throughout the playoffs right here on the YHC TV, and also Tyler will keep you up to date with the sports zone.